Honey buns, and what is up? Today we are going to be doing some beginner friendly soft touch pin curls. Let's get started. Honey Bun TV. Okay, honey buns, I am going to be using this barrel curling iron that I got from TJMAXX for $24.99. Okay, it's extra long, so I figured I'd just try some soft curls with it. And of course, you are going to be needing a hot comb. You're going to be needing a regular comb. You're also going to be needing some pins as well as some scrunchies and things of that magnitude to hold your hair so we can do the pin curls. And right now, I'm just showing you all the materials that I just listed so you can see them visually. This is totally optional. I typically use just a little bit of Got2b glue, hairspray when it comes to curling my hair, but you do not have to. That's what I use, okay? Now, after that, I'm deciding how do I want my curls to fall? How do I want my hair to be? And I always go for a middle part. I don't know. Next time I want to try like a little flip over with the curls. But today I just figured it would be a little bit more easier to do a middle part, and on top of that, just a little bit faster. So as you can see here, I'm just taking the hot comb and making sure that my hair is flat. After I get finished basically laying down my hair, making sure everything is flat, I personally like to split my hair into two sections like this. Now, if I didn't have my hair on and I had it like on a placement, I would do this differently. But when it comes to the barrel curl, I like basically doing it in two sections each. Now, this curling iron goes up to about 400 degrees, as you can see me showing y'all there. And I'm just also showing you guys that it has a timer counting down to basically how hot it's finna be and when it gets to be that hot. So after I sectioned off my hair, I took just a little bit of Got2b spray and sprayed it on my portion. And then I took the curling iron and literally got the piece of hair hot. Now, you can do this two ways. The way that I'm going to curl it is basically going to be towards myself, but you can also do it the opposite way if you choose to. But this was a little bit easier for me because I wanted my curls to be facing inward rather than outward because it's not layered. And as you can see here, I'm literally just going down the hair, pulling a little bit and coming up. Now, this is the first curl. I did not go all the way up because I was so scared to burn my neck. But after you do your first curl, the way that you've seen me put my thumb through the bottom portion, you're literally going to scoop that hair up and it should make an O. And then you are going to follow suit by rolling that O up. And now you're going to take your pin and you are going to pin your first piece of hair. Now, I'm just going to do this again so you guys can see. I'm taking my portion. I'm going to comb it just a little bit. Make sure everything is straight. And I'm going to take just a little bit of some Got2b to spray on there and roll it through. I'm going to get my hair hot. And as you can see, now I'm just taking my barrel curl and I am rolling it up. So I'm just going to keep doing this until I get to the top. And then, of course, we will then go ahead to do our piece that's going to be in front of our face and then the other side. Now, something that I did not mention earlier, but I am doing it as I'm working my way to the front, is once I get to the ends, I like to hold the barrel curl for about 5 seconds so it can form that, as you can see here, that spiral curl. I didn't really do it more so for the bottom because, like I said, I always be afraid that I'm gonna burn my neck and or my ear. So once we start getting towards the top, for me personally, that's when I hold the barrel curl just a little bit longer than I would for the bottom. Now that we are at the front, honey buns, what I am going to do is curl my hair towards myself. Now, I was curling towards myself then, but this time it's inward rather than outward. The hair is going to be coming in, as you can see, rather than it's going out around the barrel, okay? So I am literally trying not to burn my face at the same time and curling it inward with the same method. Now, also, I was sewing I was sewing me a little dress today, and literally anybody that sews knows thread can appear and show up at any given moment in any given time, sneakily at that, okay? So as you can see here right now, I'm just rolling that curl up to be pinned, and I'm going to pin it at the bottom rather than at the top. I don't want it to have a crease at the top of where my hair will lay, so that's why I'm going to move it to the bottom. Now that we have finished our left side portion, we are going to move on to the right side portion of our head, and we are just going to follow the same method, which is literally curling our hair towards ourselves rather than outward. Now that we are basically finished with both of our sides, I'm just going to take the last portion and do what I did for that first portion, which is being very careful not to burn my forehead and flipping our curl inside rather than outside. We are done curling our sides, honey bun. We are going to be taking our curls down very carefully, okay? Because you do not want to break the curl pattern. But even if you do, you know that you can always go back and recurl if you have to. So I'm just taking one side out at a time, and then we will go ahead and style and fluff our curls out. as I'm taking down my curls, I kind of like to run my fingers through them just a little bit, but not too much. And of course, at the top, we always want to make sure that it is flat as can be. But all I am literally doing here is taking my hand and running it through my hair and kind of just flipping them more inside like a curly Sue curl rather than outside. So all I'm doing is taking my hand and literally running it through my hair, and the curls are popping out themselves. They're doing all the work. You do not need to do too much, okay? See you guys next time on honeybun TV_. Mwah.